Yeah, we are back into this game. Sorry about that slight issue there, folks. It looks like we had a couple of problems with the client, but we are actually back into picks and bans now. It's going to be the same picks and bans all the way down. We see, hopefully these guys will try and spell something. We see a Lee Sin ban, a Timo ban, and a Cho'Gath ban thus far. CLG. Is it going to come out? They're going to try. It's going to be like CLO. They're just going to mess around with us on the last one just because they can. They're trying to spell something here with L and T. LTA?
Is that anything?
I don't think so. There's the CLG.
Back on a worlds, haha. In your face. Anyways, we're gonna get these picks and bans very, very quickly here. The last bans were Caitlyn and Zed to round out the Dr. Norman team comp. So, Caitlyn, Zed, definitely good champions. It's gonna fit pretty well within this team comp, just being, you know, a little bit pokiness coming off here. Shen and Zed as well are going to be interesting to see because they're both very adept split pushers. Of course, Shen just being able to because he gets to that point where he's super tanky and he just teleports into a team fight. Zed being a very strong split pusher because he can get to the point where nobody can duel him and he can just split push for days and no one can really stop him from that. Also, a lot of assassination coming off from Dr. Norman in the form of Elise and Zed is Zed, of course, is like the ultimate assassin where he goes completely invulnerable and is able to dive onto an AD carry, which would be Graves, or maybe, I guess, Fizz, and really just kind of bypass the back line with, you know, the mobility that he has. So some really nice champions coming into play here, I think. From all these teams, actually, I do like both of these team comps. I think they're just really, really strong.
It's going to be interesting to see how not Dr. Norman, Northview decides to use this Blitzcrank pick, because you can go for really early pressure with Blitzcrank, roaming around early game, level 3, level 4, going into that mid lane and the top lane as well. And you see that a lot in sort of solo queue games where you're trying to win the game for your team by being Blitzcrank, but in these sort of 5v5 games you tend to see him more played just as a support, and then you wait for the late game and try and pull someone in. The problem for him there is you pull in Elise, she's going to repel. You pull in Lulu, so what? You got to support. She'll wild growth herself, hit 5 of you, and now the rest of her team can engage. Put in Zed, he's got his shadow to jump away. You put in Caitlyn, she's got 90 caliber net to jump away. You put in Shen, he wants to be in the middle of your team. So who does Blitzcrank want to target? Probably the Caitlyn most of all, but really the rest of the team aren't good targets for that rocket grab.
Yeah, and with that, you know, we'll have to see how it works out. However, just because they are good targets, I mean, they could still be bursted down, I think. Just kind of the combo from Driver Renecting Fizz. So, looking at these summoning spells here, it's pretty much standard. Once again, we're seeing the Ignite coming off from these hook champions, these hook supports. Last time we saw it on Thresh, didn't work out too well. Well, I think the whole game didn't work out too well for Dr. Norman, as it did. It was quite convincingly, I think, to Northview. However, we're seeing this now on Blitzcrank. We're also seeing Barrier and Ignite on Fizz just to really increase his outplay potential, I think. I mean, he already has quite a bit of mobility. Obviously, he doesn't want to run away because he's Fizz. I mean, he doesn't need defensive summoner spells. Who needs that? No, he just took Barrier. He doesn't need Flash to run away because he's a man. And whatever he does, I mean, you can always just, like, if he's in a bit of trouble, he just presses Zanya's and uses Playful Trickster. And then when he comes out, he just pulls a Cloud9 high and picks up a double kill. And it's like, well, that was super easy.
Yeah, I mean...
That's how you play Fizz, right?
Yeah,
that's
obviously how you play Fizz.
Yep,
one interesting thing, actually, that I want to point out is last game, Cleanse played mid lane and Career for Life played AD carry.
Oh, really?
This game,
oh, yeah, that's right.
Career for Life is playing mid lane and Cleanse is playing AD carry. And
because
Cleanse
it's
didn't
so
do
easy.
badly last game. Oh yeah, Fizz is basically the easiest champion in the game, and I don't know why you would...
I wasn't saying that. I was saying it's because it's so easy to get pentakills as an AD carry. He wanted some challenge, so he went mid lane this game.
Yeah, I mean...
Next game we'll see him go support.
Fizz is probably one of the easier mid laners to get a pentakill on, just because your cooldowns are quite low. If you use that Chum the Waters well, you can get a kill from just using Chum the Waters into Playful Trickster. You do AoE damage then, Urchin Strike onto the support, someone who's squishy, burst them down with Lichbane, Zhonya's, another Playful Trickster, and you can... probably one of the easier mid laners to get a pentakill on. If you got one with Zed, I would be impressed, because Zed is more about assassinating one person and then jumping back out of the fight, as opposed to doing that consistent damage over a fight.
Yeah, believe in Zergo, get that pentakill. So I just feel like this could be the last. This could be the last game of the entire tournament right here, because it's only a best of 3, not a best of 5, just the best of 3 here. And Northview High School is already up 1 game. Dr. Norman have to win this game and the next game, and then the best of 3 after that if they win the next. So Dr. Norman has to win these next 2 games, and then they have to win another best of 3. So it's very, very difficult for Dr. Norman. They're in such a difficult position. In Northview High School, they pretty much just have to win this game or 2 games next match. So I feel like they're gonna be pretty confident here. Dr. Norman gonna have to be a little bit more careful, just with how they go here. And Northview High School really has gone with a little bit more of an aggressive comp, I think, going for a lot more pickup potential. And it's a very manly comp as well.
It definitely is. I mean, they're
three
playing...
men and the robot and the fish thingy.
Yeah. they are playing sort of the
oh no, wait, no, it's like 2 men. It's an alligator and
it's a crocodile, actually. I think you'll find
crocodile.
Definitely a crocodile.
But
they're against a spider woman, a tiny woman, Zed, who's basically a woman because
a sexy woman.
Yeah, sexy woman. Caitlyn.
2 ninjas.
Yeah, 2 ninjas. So they're playing against people who want to run away, as sort of a very aggressive team comp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, these things matter. These things definitely matter. I mean, it's all about the looks of the champions. I think Caitlyn might just be able to distract the men just enough so that they'll be able
with breasts.
Yeah, she'll just kind of look over to them and be like,
"That
my fuzzy cups at home," and then you'll be like, "Oh."
That's why they're both wearing sunglasses. They can't see boobs that well, so they wear sunglasses. To just hide their eyes from the womanly wiles.
Yeah, womanly charm. However, and Blitzkings are robots, so maybe won't be affected, and then the other 2 are like animals. So I'm not sure how that one will go. We're getting into a very bad conversation. Let's go ahead and switch it over back to this game.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think is going to happen at level 1?
I was a little scared of where this conversation was about to go. So getting back to this game, just started up here. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly look over Runes and Masters. It is looking pretty standard so far. We're actually seeing attack damage, armor penetration, and a little bit interesting. That's actually for the Jarvan. So, I mean, I would usually expect to see like attack speed, a bit attack speed, attack damage, but obviously just kind of his choice. Shin, of course, going for some health and attack speed. Fizz went for 2% spell vamp, which is a little interesting. I'm not too sure that will make that much of a difference.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes, because spell vamp is helpful, but it really doesn't give you as much at 2% as other things. Like if you do 100 damage, you get 2 health back. Well, congratulations,
And it's not as effective as lifesteal either, because spell vamp is just ability casts. And of course, you'll be doing a lot more auto attacking than you'll be doing ability casts, unless you're Karthus. Who else?
Yeah, they waste. Army does quite a lot of ability casting as well.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, we're going to be getting into this game here, and it looks like we'll be seeing grouping up from both of these teams. Might be looking to invade each other's blue buffs. That are just getting some early wards in and then walking out, as that's also something some teams like to do. Just go in and they ward and then they leave. Of course, Northview High School definitely want to invade. They have a Blitzcrank, so...
Yeah, I mean, against the Blitzcrank, you're really going to want to go for those sort of earliest invades, and I think the Dr. Norman team here have sensed that and been like, we'll protect our red, maybe they'll take our blue away, we'll make sure that at least gets our red buff, we keep this safe. And they've gone round for it. There's a ward there. Would probably like to have seen an early ward coming out from Shaniqua, just getting into that bush and trying to ward it up early. They're backing back away from this blue buff, or the Northview High School team. They're going to go back across towards theirs. There is actually a ward just up here in this river bush, which is on a 3-minute timer, and that's going to see them go back across towards their blue, so they know that their own blue is safe at the moment.
Yeah, so this is interesting. I really want to see what Dr. Norman decides to do here, because they could go for aggression. it doesn't look like they're making a move to go back to the jungle. So actually, there's a very high possibility that they want to go for aggression, and no, never mind. They want to be boring. They want to just go for normal jungle starts. Elite's gonna be starting at this red buff. We'll be seeing Jarvan starting off at his blue buff, and that's just just standard. We're seeing both top laners start off with Doran shields. Of course, Doran's item is being so popular. You're seeing what 4 or 5 of them being picked up in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been more if junglers decided to go for it. Anyways, all consumable starts as well on the support. It's really optimal choice for the supports. They get so much more sustain. They get really nice early vision. Buying more pots as well. You have a lot more quick sustain. Just in that circumstance, a little bit better than
Career Bird's actually going to go in here on Lucidaire. Lucidaire has to pop that barrier. Gets pulled in. Cleanse is going so low. Look at the damage. There's the exhausting barrier coming off. Lucidaire's been ignited. Flash away there by Cleanse. She's going to get chased down by Shaniqua Hoshi. Lucidaire flashes away as well. Shaniqua Hoshi not able to get in here on Cleanse. And Career Bird is going to try and get some damage down onto him. But those auto attacks from Shaniqua really doing well. Nice ward there in the bush. There's a ward going back in. Oh, Cleanse getting taken so low. Here comes the build. Nice going. Oh, so close. He could skate to like 20 health. Career Bird is running away as well. And I can't believe they managed to escape that.
Cleanse had 4 health there. That was so risky, but looks like just the damage coming off. So much poke damage coming out from that, and that just really hurt. I mean, the long range coming in from Lucidaire and Shaniqua Hoshi is really what won them that
match. Engage coming in here mid lane. Maga Sunday jumping in, but here comes Wrong Answer as well. The Cocoon misses. Career for Life jumping across. So much damage coming down Zergo. He has to flash away, but the Ignite is ticking. He doesn't manage to jump across the wall. Maga Sunday gets the first kill. Zergo might go down. Here's Wrong Answer. Here comes the Demacian standing, and he doesn't quite make it. It looks like Wrong Answer actually DC'd or something because he stood still there for just a second, not able to pick up the kill.
Thing is, because he missed the Dragon Strike, and then he hit the flag, but it just got Zergo so low, and he's like, well, I quit. He actually typed out 2 dots into the chat. So I think that's what that was. But with that 1-for-1 now in this game, and just lots of pressure coming off. Bottom lane, of course, just being pressured. But, that mid lane, kill going over the Career for Life early game is going to be devastating, I think, actually. Because Zeb didn't pick up a kill. He did get away, but he didn't pick up a kill. He only picked up an assist. He's actually behind CS slightly here. We're actually seeing Career for Life going for the double Doran's ring, so he wants to go for a little bit more early game aggression.
Wrong Answer is actually coming into here to the bot lane. He's going to jump here on Lucidaire. Lucidaire's got a lot of CS, but hasn't gone back. Like Cleanse is going so low. Here comes Lucidaire getting caught out there by Wrong Answer. There's the flash hook, but it just misses. Cleanse is going so low as well. Shaniqua Hoshi's going to go down there, gets taken out by Wrong Answer. Lucidaire not able to get enough damage back because she doesn't have the mana. She hasn't gone back yet.
Yeah, they missed that flash hook, but they didn't really need it for that fight. Just kind of able to turn that around. Shaniqua Hoshi being a little bit too far forward, and went down because of that. And yeah, just jungle pressure coming off. And again, 1-0-1 now for Jarvan, and that's been given quite the early gold lead. You're gonna be able to buy. Obviously, I think he's gonna be going more over the tankiness for his team here. And now he's going to be going back for that. Now I'm on top lane.
Oh, Cocoon misses there, as did the Shadow Dash. Not quite able to get. Yeah.
that's a little sad. I mean, I was playing with Alex, which is one of our admins, and he was playing Shen for like the first time, and he missed like every single taunt, and it's really funny. I just thought of that when I saw that taunt miss. That's all I'm going to think of now. It's Alex being on Shen.
It's one of those skills where it looks like it's gone through them, but the map actually programs it as if you've gone above them, so you haven't actually managed to get it.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Yeah.
I mean, you just kind of... Okay, anyways. So going back to this game. Graves has picked up 2 Doran's Blades. He's actually very behind on the CS, though. Having so many trades down his bottom lane just...
Oh, we've got a pause coming out here.
10, 20... Wait, 11... I can't even do math right now. However, he is definitely losing it in on the CS. So we're gonna have this pause coming.
He's 13 CS behind.
13 CS. There you go. Thank you.
It's called maths. We do actually see Blitzcrank roaming towards mid lane at the moment. At least has caught him out with Mega Sunday just watching there. But Zed is really difficult to catch in mid lane just because he's got that shadow jump, so he can just jump away if you get anywhere near him, and he's not going to get caught out by a hook. Especially since actually his flash is still on cooldown, so if he does get hooked and doesn't have his shadow up, he won't be able to jump away quite as easily. Just going to see what is happening here. Yeah, okay, so we just have this pause. We've been asked what the maximum pause size is by Maga Sunday, so I think this pause may have gone on for a little while, so we'll just wait to see what happens. How do you think the game's progressing, Crusader?
So far, we're seeing the kill lead go, as well as the goal. Actually, not the as well as the goal lead going over to Northview High School, and I really think they have the team to continue with this lead and just snowball this one off. You know, we're having wrong answer picking up so many of these kills, or just one of these kills and an assist, or helping out with these kills. That he's able to get in there, you know, get an EQ combo off. Really just apply a lot of CC, and the rest of his team can just follow up on these ganks so well. They have a blitz rank, can follow up so easily, just a hook in. You know, Fizz, he'll have a lot of damage. He went for those early trading power with the double joints rings. When he has that fish up, he's really just able to put down the CC. Top lane Renekton, I mean, he's Renekton, he bursts down people, he goes tanky, they can dive if they want to. And they just make it really, really good. And so they can really get that snowball coming off. And I think that's what they want to be doing. They want to go for a lot of early game. They could go for objectives really easily, just with the lead that they have right now. And I think that's really what they want to go for. And maybe Dr. Norman, they want to take it a little bit slow. Of course, this is a best of 3, and they're already down 1 game. So they have to. I think they want to play a little bit more cautious, take it slow. They have champions that will go pretty well into late game, meaning Shen and Zed, and pretty much at least as well. So they want to take it a little bit slower, and maybe try to get kills here and there. But I don't think we'll be seeing anything overly aggressive coming out from them.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how, I think especially mid lane sort of snowballs this, because we've got that kill on Career for Life, and he should be able to sort of push himself into this mid game, managing to pick up a couple more kills, etc. But I'm not sure if Zed is going to be able to counteract that well enough, because Zergo, when he does have Deathmark, he'll be able to put a lot of damage down onto Career for Life. But Jarvan has been around mid lane a lot, wrong answer, getting in there for the ganks and being able to get that extra pressure off. So I think Career for Life will be able to get damage down, but I don't think that Zergo is going to get melted down as quickly as you would like there from the Fizz. Sorry if that didn't make a huge amount of sense. I'm trying to be coherent, but it's quite late here, so I'm a little bit tired. We are just continuing to wait for this pause to happen. Basically, what I was saying is that Career for Life has got some early game and has managed to get a couple of 1 kill early, and has the extra damage that you want on Fizz early game. He's got his Ignite up soon, he's got his Barrier up soon as well. But Zed is going to be able to mitigate a lot of that damage because he can jump away, and Deathmark actually can be used to cancel the Chom the Waters because you go untargetable, so you actually jump off it. If he does that properly, he'll be able to get rid of a lot of the early damage from Career for Life.
Yeah, and if they're able to do that, they're really just able to win the rest of the team for that, because Fizz is going to be such a key part of this team fight, because he just has the high amount of damage. He goes Lich Bane, his auto attacks just do so much. He goes Zanya's, and he has that really nice defensive stasis and vulnerability thing there. So this pause has been going on for quite a while. If we're going to look over at these guys here, of course, we did talk about that CS lead for Caitlyn in the bottom lane, which is kind of to be expected of a Caitlyn and Lulu. They're really able to poke out their opponent. And it's really going to be up to, I think, this wrong answer in Jarvan to try to get into that lane and help get kills, because I mean, Graves generally does well against Caitlyn if he's able to keep his passive stacks up, and he's able to just trade a little bit better because he has his passive stacks up. But that's a bit of a solo queue thing. When you're kind of in this kind of team play here, they can coordinate with this Caitlyn and Lulu to really just keep on poking them down and kind of keep Graves and Blitzkrieg zoned out. So
yeah,
this early CS lead, I think, is going to continue for Caitlyn unless there's some intervention coming in from laners, which could happen because there's a Fizz, which is easily able to roam around.
Yeah, I mean, I think the reason Caitlyn is ahead at the moment is because she hasn't gone back to base, and she's been able to get that extra CS while pushing it into the red side turret and getting sort of denying Graves the CS because he went so low early game, and Lulu did so well at harassing him down. Shaniqua there, getting the Glister Lances off and getting the help picks off as well, did so well at harassing Graves down. He had to go back. Caitlyn hasn't gone back yet, and so although they managed to get that really nice gank off and kill Shaniqua Hoshi, they weren't able to pick off Lucida, and so that 13 CS advantage has really just been able to be snowballed out of that early back from cleanse. If we look down the gold actually at the moment, we see that it's only 200 gold at the moment, so that is really not a huge amount, but it can snowball into a larger amount. And we'll see if we look down the stats as well. Renekton's slightly ahead on gold, Jarvan slightly ahead on gold as well with that extra 13 CS as well. Fizz is ever so slightly ahead. It's 200 gold. It's basically 200 gold across the board until you get to that bottom lane where Caitlyn is 200 gold ahead. So really it's only minor gold differences at the moment. We see across the board that Northview High School are around 400 gold ahead. We're actually about to start back into this game, so hopefully we'll be able to see some action.
Yeah, and this is I mean, hopefully it's gonna be good now. I think everyone's back. Yeah, everyone's back. So finally, it actually looks like Magus Sunday might be getting caught off.
Yeah, getting caught out a little bit here by Careerbred and Wrong Answer. Careerbred doing what we talked about, roaming in the mid game, managing just to get around. He's at level 4 now, so he's got that hook and he's got his overdrive as well. Zergo getting a little bit caught out in the mid lane, not getting a huge amount of damage on him, actually putting the same amount down on Career for Life. So well done here. And we see actually Jarvan going into the bot lane, not managing to get that gank off. The ward in Tribush warned them really well, and they managed just to back off well.
Yeah, no,
engaging here on mid lane. Career for Life going really low, using that barrier to try and engage on Zergo. The Ignite is ticking, but he's on around 100 health. Is he going to go down to this? Doesn't quite go. The last tick of Ignite would have got him, but wasn't quite enough to kill him.
Yeah, so with this, gonna even up the kills now. And that kill did go over to Magus Sunday, so Magus Sunday getting quite a few kills from this game. And I mean, he's gonna have to use it because his laners aren't getting too much. Zed is gonna suffer if he's just not able to get these kills. And actually, bottom lane Careerbred going in.
There's so much damage going down here on Cleanse. Shaniqua Hoshi has to flash away, and Lucida is going to try and get damage off here. There's the headshot, not quite enough. Smoke screen comes out, and she's had to pop barrier. Cleanse has already popped his. He's still got the flash up. Careerbred stepping on a trap, and Cleanse is going to go down there to the auto attacks from Lucida. Careerbred's still on full health though, and he might be able to catch Lucida out here. Shaniqua Hoshi going down. There's the power fist, and he might get enough damage down. He's tagging tower. The trap isn't quite in the right position. Careerbred manages to back out, and there's a bit of an engagement top lane. Lots of pings coming down, but not able to get the damage down there.
Yeah, that bottom lane just 1-for-2 trade. The kill to go over to Lucida. With 2 kills over for Careerbred, so you know maybe he'll be able to get a little bit more tanky, or maybe he'll go. If that site's a little bit earlier as...
engage her in Career Life in the mid lane. Deathmark is up. There's the Chum the Waters, and he dodges it with Deathmark. We talked about that, so much damage. Career Life goes down. Only 274 gold there going to Zergo, as he has got 3 kills on him now in Career Life as.
Yeah, and that was... Oh man, so... This is... Okay, so I was talking about how Magus Sunday is gonna have to help out the lanes, but there we go. They're really able to shut down Career for Life, it looks like. And I was saying, Career for Life, he's gonna be looking strong now, but not gonna happen if you're getting pressured by that jungler, and that is just what happens here. So Magus Sunday able to help out Zergo, and Zergo now gonna be scared. He has as well as own potential, and he can really snowball as well. But it will have to be up to the rest of his team, I think, to help out quite a bit. Caitlyn is actually ahead of gold over Graves because of his CSA as well as that kill that she has over him. And then she was able to pick up this BL sword, so I think these trades for the Caitlyn a little bit better. Graves having a little bit more regen, but he's going to be losing out from quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to try and use that range from Lucida to get the kills. Leishan is actually getting engaged upon here in the top lane. Magus Sunday landed the cocoon, but Slice and Dice come out, and he's going to be able to get away from that. Nicely done. We talked about Zed being able to dodge the Chum the Waters with his ultimate, with the death mark, and he did it really well in that last fight. None of the damage from Chum the Waters resolved onto him, and so that's a massive proportion of Fizz's actually damage output out of his burst. not going through there. He's actually coming to bot lane. Leishan's getting engaged on here by top lane. Magasunday gonna land the cocoon. No, flashes away there. Bot lane Fizz come in and tries to get this gank off. I don't know if Career Life is going to be able to do it. There is a pink ward in the next bush. He goes into that, and Lucidaire might get caught out. He has got Chum the Waters up as well, so going to see him engage in bot lane in just a couple of seconds. Here comes Careerbred trying to get the pull off, just missing it there on Shaniqua. Not quite close enough.
Yeah, these hooks are coming so close, but...
Oh, here comes Career for Life. Chum the Waters, Lucidaire going the wrong way. Shaniqua Hoshi gets taken down by the collateral damage. That 90 caliber net just totally in the wrong direction. Here comes Zed down actually as well. Zergo's going to try and go on Careerbred probably. W's in. Deathmark is up if he wants to use it. Uses the Ignite there. Zergo's going to get taken really low. Megasun is getting Careerbred from the back line. Shen is ulting in here as well. Stan United has gone down. There's the barrier and... pop goes the Fizz.
Megasun trying to get this.
The cocoon just misses the volatile. Spiderling, however, is gonna pick it up. Nicely done there. A 3-for-2 exchange in the end of the day.
Yeah, great roam just coming down there from the team of Dr. Norman. They're definitely showing up pretty strong after this. Got Stan United in there. It's that golden pressure that comes off. Zergo able to get a kill. Megasun, I think, got 2 kills from that one. I'm not too sure. But it looks like now this is going to be able to turn this one into a dragon. So they're really able to pick up a lot more objectives. They're going to lose top tower, and mid tower, most likely top tower, it looks like. So actually, maybe they were on the losing side of objectives at least. But so they're able to win that trade down bottom. They're able to win that trade down bottom lane, but they will be losing some towers because of it.
Yeah, I mean, they've lost a couple of towers there, and that's really going to push them behind. They're 600 gold behind at the moment, and the Tiamat coming out from the next team is really allowing him to wave clear a lot better than Shen at the moment. I mean, Permalove, we saw in the last game playing the Singed, was wave clearing really well. Careerbred actually landing the pull down to Lucidaire. There's the Wild Bird. There's going to be a lot of damage going down. Cleanse going really low. Exhaust has gone down on him as well. Barriers come out there from Lucidaire. The Wild Growth is on him at the moment. Piltover Peacemaker misses there. Cleanse getting taken quite low, but Shaniqua Hoshi's going to get caught out. Steps on the trap there from Careerbred. Shaniqua Hoshi flashes away, but gets caught in the buckshot. Fizz is coming down. Cleanse is going to try and fight off here with Lucidaire. Lucidaire might be able to get the kill on Careerbred. Nice flash away there, but here comes Career for Life, and that is warded up. Lucidaire's going to try and kill himself on the tower. Chum the Waters misses, and Cleanse gets the kill without the assist there for Career for Life.
Yeah.
Nicely done there by Lucidaire to only give away 1 kill and no assists. Well, 1 assist for Careerbred.
Yeah, that was really, really tricky, I think, that trade right there. And a big part of that was Cleanse. His ultimate collateral damage is actually on cooldown for quite some portion of time. And a huge thing with Graves, of course, is using those abilities to absolutely burst people down. He wasn't really able to get it off until later when he was trying to trade when they were both inside the brush there. And of course, a little bit too late for that. He didn't have too much support coming in from Blitzcrank. So, not having that, I think Slim put him a little bit behind in that trade. However, still able to come out a little bit on top there, able to pick up a kill once again. However, he's still losing it on this quite...
Cataclysm coming in mid lane. There's the Deathmark as well. Wongass is going to get taken really low. Ignite's ticking. Ignite's going to take him down. Nicely done there by Zergo.
There you go. Yeah, I was like, it's going to happen. He was so low after that Deathmark, but Ignite wasn't enough to take it down. And I think, Zergo on Dead, and Dead in general, just a little bit too strong to duel. So it might have been a bit of a questionable play, I think, from Longhand and Jarvan.
Cleanse is getting caught out in bot lane as well, stepping on a trap, just taking a lot of damage. And we see Permalove and Leishan fighting out in this top lane. Zed's coming across. Zergo is going to try and get this ganking, but he hasn't got Deathmark, he hasn't got Ignite, so I don't know what really he's going to do. Actually stopping off at the Wraith Wolves on the way there and getting them instead. We see Career for Life trying to go down into that bot lane, not really able to get the gank off. Shen has yet to pick up his Sunfire Cave, and that's really a big item threshold for him. Elise, however, is coming around for the gank. Here comes Magasunday into this top lane. Elysian might get caught out here. Going to prime that cocoon. There's the Shadow Dash engaged. Elysian's going to get caught out. Volatile Spiderling comes out. He uses the Dominus and he's going to try and slice and dice away, but he's going to go down. Nicely done by Permalife and Magasunday there. Jarvan's actually coming in for this gank in the bottom lane. There's the pull onto Lucidaire. There, here comes the Stan United though. Collateral damage has come out as well, and Wrong Arts is going to try and tank this up. Permalife's only on half health as well though. Nice damage there. So much damage coming down onto Lucidaire. He's going to go down. Career for Life missing the Chum the Waters, and Permalove and Shaniqua Hoshi are going to try and disengage. Shaniqua Hoshi is going to get taken down. Permalove gets pulled. Such beautiful hooks, and Career for Life is going to get this kill with the Ignite. Double kill for Career for Life. Nicely done. Cleanse got Shadow Dash there, but they were able to get enough damage onto Lucidaire that he wasn't able to have any more impact on that team fight, and they're going to try and push this mid lane turret. The Northview team are going to get bottom turret though, and that's 3 turrets for 0 in the lead for them at the moment.
Yeah, so many kills off of the back of Korea for bread. Korea bread hooks right there. Also Korea for bread, like Korea for life plus Korea bread. Anyways, there's so many great hooks coming in. One thing that started off, and they had the wrong answer right there just to follow it up, and they're really able to get in there. And there was a lot of defense coming in from Caitlyn, but she was so far behind, or just surrounded by enemies, that she could not get out even after, you know, getting ulted on by Lulu as well as Shen. And this got taken down, and of course, I mean, the rest of the team fight was history there. Able to take out Lucid extremely early. This with the great hooks, really. So, with a lot of this stuff, Lee Sin has been topping and really just been able to farm off quite a bit. However, he's actually losing this fight against Permalove. And does have to go back, but he's been able to farm out quite a bit up in this top lane. As well as did push down that tower.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, now that this Shen has that Sunfire kit, now that Permalove's managed to pick up that item threshold, it's going to be able to duel a lot better with Lee Sin, just because the Sunfire kit does that damage over time, and if you get that Shadow Dash out as well. Actually, Tom the Water's coming in here, bot lane, onto Lucidaire. Korea for Life is going to get so much damage down, the barrier comes up, and he's a bit scared because Shiniko Hoshi is around. He's all by himself. Ace in the Hole comes out, and he pops this barrier just to make sure that he wasn't going to die here. But we see Graves and Blitzcrank coming across as well. The problem for them is Maga Sunday is here. Fizz is trying to re-engage. Exhaust goes down there on Korea Bread, and here comes Zergo as well on Zed. He's going to be able to come around on this. They're trying to dodge those Yordle snapshots, trying to not get those tasty tricks. Here comes Zergo, diving in onto Cleanse. Korea Bread gets taken down. Cleanse has that death mark on him. Korea for Life is really low as well. He's going to try and get Lucidaire. Double kill there for Zergo. It's the Penta we were talking about. Cocoon just misses there. Graves actually managed to get the kill on Lulu while all of that was happening. Maga Sunday getting the kill there onto Graves, and they're trying to push down this top lane turret while all of that was happening. Probably an evenish trade for them, 3 for 1, and they managed to get a turret, which really settles it out, although there is another turret got hit by the Dr. Norman team.
Dr. Norman's blue team, right?
Yes, they got the bot lane turret.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about... Okay, anyways. Towers being traded there, 2 towers to 4. Goalie slightly in favor of Dr. Norman, which is going to be increased after picking up that dragon. And, you know, the timing pretty much being perfectly right there after that fight. After getting that tower, was able to go and get that dragon. They're really taking control on a lot of these dragons, but they're not getting these towers like Northview has been. Because Northview, you know, they've just had Lee Sin just pushing top lane all game. That's pretty much all he's done. He's actually moved over to mid lane now because he took out the 2 top towers there. Yeah, Permalove was just out of lane so much that, you know, Lee Sin was like, whatever, I'll just keep on pushing. He rushed for that Ravenous Hydra. He's Renekton, so he already has some sort of innate pushing power. So I think it's worked out for him in the fact that he's farmed up, and they're just kind of able to keep on pushing up with this top lane, as we're seeing quite a few scattered fights coming in. Career for Life failing the with a Trickster, as wrong answer has to back away from 4 members barreling down this mid lane from Dr. Norman.
Yeah, wrong answer might get caught out a little bit here. There he is, he's trying to go in for the engage, but Zergo has a lot of damage at the moment. Nice cocoon there, that's the death mark out from wrong answer. Career for Life using Chum the Waters on Maga Sunday, and so much damage from Maga Sunday. Zergo taking out the wrong answer there, and it was the wrong position for wrong answer, but I did not expect that damage from Maga Sunday, just melting down Career for Life.
Yeah, he has gone for a little bit of magic penetration, but mostly has just been building up more the takey side of things, and it looks like the inhibitor will be going down 18 minutes into this game.
Pull landing there from Career Bed, but he's going to go down. That was not a good pull. Zergo getting the kill. Zergo is dominating at the moment. So well played. I mean, they're trying to split push this a little bit, but it's not worth it. They got 1 tower for a tower and an inhibitor and 3 kills.
Quite a few kills being dropped down. We're seeing Zergo now has Blade and King. He has actually 1,500 gold to spend. He has Brutalizer as well as components for the Last Whisper, and he's just... I mean, he's just looking strong now, and he's going to be that very, very scary Zed. At this point, really just able to do so much damage and assassinate people as Lee Sin gonna get stunned out here.
He's going to try and jump onto Shaniqua Hoshi. Actually jumps onto a trap there, gets caught, but Shaniqua Hoshi using the flash, just making sure she was safe. Doesn't want to get caught out by that Ruthless Predator, especially with Korea for Life coming around the side as well. Lots of pings coming around in the Baron area at the moment, and it looks like they're going to try and steal away this blue buff. Northview are going to get it. Oh, almost stolen there by Zergo there close on the Zed. Not quite getting it.
Yeah, I think it was like a few, like a half second later. Or like a second later, then he would have been able to see that, but wasn't able to. As we're seeing once again some roam coming in here. They're on the hunt right here.
Zergo's in the shop or something, using that shadow to try and jump away, gets shot down by the playful trickster, and that was just bad positioning by Zergo. You can't back somewhere where you don't know where people can come from. Like, they came from blue buff, they came from river, and he just got really badly caught out. And there are pings for Baron now.
Yeah, that's a question. With this kill, what is Northview High School going to do? They're losing time here. It looks like they really can't go for Baron. They just don't want to. And then they're just having, just pushing going on. Just applying pressure lanes. They might just go ahead and just go back and buy items and try to push it off later, but really weren't able to do too much after that nice pick-off. Except, I got shut down. Zergo gave him his first death right there. Yeah, the
it looks like Korea Bed's trying to engage it, just missing the pull. Maga Sunday's going to get taken quite low here by Korea for Life, but Korea for Life is really squishy. Chum the Water's coming out on Shaniqua Hoshi, and there's the engage. Whoa, both actually coming in as well, managing to keep himself alive for a couple more seconds. Here comes Zergo on cleanse. Look at that damage! He's going to get taken down by Deathmark. Maga Sunday actually getting the kill there. Wrong answer, Korea for Life are jumping in, but look at the damage from that volatile spiraling, and so much damage coming down. Lishan getting Zergo in that backline. Lucidair's getting jumped up, but here's the stand united from Permalove, and Lishan's going to have to jump away. There's the bite coming down from Magasane, and that spider is hungry. Permalove and Lucidair trying to chase down Korea Bread and Korea Life, but they're not going to be able to get round on it. The other lanes are pushing. Korea for Life actually trying to loop all the way around. He's going to catch out Lucidair. Actually, no, he's gone back. Decides to back away, not trying to get the kill. Oh, the pull lands that on Lucidair. Here's the playful trickster across the wall. Urchin Strike comes out, and she tries to jump away, but not able to jump away well enough. Koreas are combining. That's North and South working together as a team right there.
Like, do they even have vision? Like, I feel like they didn't even have vision on that.
Oh, Korea for Life's gonna get caught out. There's the playful trickster. Whirlpool Blade could come out any second. There's the ignite down on him. He's gonna go down, and Korea Bread actually pulling Permalove across towards him. He's gonna go down as well. He uses that flash. The Shadow Dash is up. Here comes the Whirlpool Blade, and they might be able to catch it out here. They just got caught out a little bit too much, and that's a double kill there for Permalove.
Wow. Yeah, really nice play coming in. They're really just able to get those pickoffs. I actually backed up to see that blitzkrieg hook onto Caitlyn, and they actually didn't see Caitlyn at the time he hooked her. He saw her previously, and then he just guessed in the fog of war and hooked her in. So that was pretty good. Anyways, looks like with those two people going down, it's going to be a Baron started up here.
And they have a lot of damage on this Baron. Blade of the Rune King on Zergo, the percentage health damage coming out from Elise on Maga Sunday playing Elise. They should be able to melt it down quite quickly. Graves, Renekton and Jarvan are coming across. There's the collateral damage. Shadow Dash actually across the wall trying to catch out. There's the Baron going down. Ace in the hole going down as well. Wrong Answer's going to get caught out a little bit by Permalove. Here comes Zergo jumping across the wall. There's the Deathmark, and Wrong Answer is going down. Fierce is coming in the other side though. Trying to jump on Shaniqua Hoshi. That's not the target you want. There's the Shadow Dash across the wall. Pierce over. Peacemaker comes out as well. Korea for Life has given his life up there. Nicely done here by the Dr. Norman Bethune Collegiate Institute team, managing to catch out people, just picking them off. They were badly placed, really, were the Northview High School team. So now that mid lane inhibitor is down, it's going to be up in a couple of seconds. The 5-minute timer on that is almost up. Top turret, they're going to be able to push for the second tier turret in that top lane as well. They have Baron, and look at that damage on Elysian. He's just getting melted. Deathmark will be up in around 30 seconds, actually. Still quite a long cooldown on that. But Caitlyn and Maga Sunday are able to push down this top lane, and that's going to be another free tower for them. The inhibitor has just respawned. Super minions are going to keep pushing down there for this final couple of waves, and then they're going to have to go around and get it down again. Actually, Wrong Answer actually engaging here. Lucidair has to flash away. Korea for Life going in. There's the Cataclysm, and here comes the counter engage. Flash away there by Wrong Answer. Korea Bread using his ultimate when no one was in range. Here comes Maga Sunday. Look at that damage on the Wrong Answer. Korea Bread gets taken down. Korea for Life is going to get caught out as well if he stays around for too long. Permalove's come across now as well. He does not not have Stand United up. It will be up in around 5 seconds. Permalove just tanking up that tower, and they should be able to just move around towards this mid lane inhibitor and take that down.
Huge game for Dr. Norman, and finally a little in the action as to go and take out this inhibitor, but they have just been roaming as a team. They have been getting so many pickups. I was always talking about Northview High School's pickup potential, but this assassin, Northview High School pickup, but Dr. Norman, just the assassination.
Oh, here comes Zergo onto Career for Life, and
wow.
And Cleanse is trying to get in here, but he's going to have to cleanse that Shadow Dash if he wants to do anything. Shaniqua Hoshi using Wild Growth on himself. The Cleanse goes down. Maga Sunday is legendary. Wrong answer goes down as well. And Lishan got caught by that cocoon. Nicely placed. Stand United on Shaniqua Hoshi to keep her alive. Career Bear's going to get caught out as well. There's Repel jumping down. Ace in the holes come out as well. Maga Sunday might be able to pick up this kill. No, the auto attack's not strong enough, and he gets onto the Nexus in time. That fountain just healing him up. But I think this should be GG here. Oh, a nice cocoon volatile spelling combination. Here comes the bite. Venomous bite jumping down there. Maga Sunday is 10-1-10. And in binary, I'm sure that spells something. Here comes Career for Life. Manages to get Maga Sunday down. 11-10 now. That doesn't spell anything in binary code.
Career for Life just completely got melted. Looks like Clemens has come back up here, but he cannot do anything to stop this tower from going down. As there's 2 inhibitors down, 1 exposed.
Lucidair's actually getting engaged upon. Nice Shadow Dash onto Cleanse, and there's the pillar of a Peacemaker. The barriers come out as well from Lucidair. He's going to be able to get this. Oh, doesn't quite get the kill on Wrong Answer because Leishan had come in. Permalove's there, but here's Zergo. Is he going to use this Death Mark? He really doesn't need to because it's not up. Trying to use that damage from his Shurikens onto Leishan, but Career Bed's come across as well. There's the Ravenous Hydra proc coming onto him, and he might go quite low. Permalove, nice dash around. There's the Death Mark. Leishan's going to get taken really low, but Career for Life is back up. Chum the Waters on Permalove there. Zergo getting caught out by Career for Life, and Permalove might go down as well. The hook actually misses. Flash is just not quite in the right position there. Wild Growth across the wall. Is he going to get it? No, double kill there for Career for Life, but this is probably game. Like, two inhibitors down, Nexus turrets getting pounded on by those super minions, and 31 kills to 20 with that 8,000 gold lead. I really don't see Northview High School coming back from this one.
Yeah, just the only reason why they're able to get those kills at 5 is that Zergo went completely man mode. They're trying to go without Deathmark, without the backup of his team, and did go down because of that. However, I don't think it affects them too much. I mean, they have a huge objective pressure now. They just picked up Dragon, and it's looking way too good for them now. I mean, it's 11-2-10 for Maga Sunday, 8-3-12 on Zergo, and those 2 assassins are just so fed. We're even seeing Permalove on Shen going for damage, pick up Trinity Force as well as Wit's End. Of course, attacks would be really good. Attacks would be being a really good stat on Shen. And we're gonna be seeing like 2 items for that right there in Trinity Force and Wit's End. Just a really interesting build, but honestly just not too surprised. He doesn't really have to go tank because his team is just blowing up things.
Yeah, if you can kill someone before they can do damage to you, you don't need to build tanky, and we see that happening quite a bit. I mean, you compare his CS to Renekton's. Renekton's got 304.
Wow.
And Shen has 154. Baron
that is a lot of CS.
Yeah.
That is really a lot of CS. However, bottom lane.
Yeah, there's so much damage coming down. Career for Life getting melted as well. Maga Sunday getting that Chum the Waters on him. It actually carries over if you repel. I didn't realise that. That's quite a nice little mechanic there. Career for Life getting taken down to about half health. Cocoon just misses there. Nice pull there on Lucidair. Stand United's come in there from Permalove. That's going to keep Lucidair alive just for a second. Zergo taking out Leishan in the top lane, but Wrong Answer has managed to take out Lucidair here. Cleanse getting taken really low. Nice Shadow Dash onto him from Permalove. He's going to try and use that quick draw to get away, but he's not going to manage it. Maga Sunday, there's the Venomous Spike, and Career for Life using that Zonya's. Oh, so close to going down. The Ignite not quite ticking for enough, and they're going to be able to take this first Nexus tower. It is a 2-for-1 at the moment.
Game.
I don't know if they're going to be able to finish this. I mean, it's close, but Career for Life is still alive, and he is a massive damage source. Permalove is going to get caught out. Maga Sunday going really low. There's the Damascene Strike combination from Wrong Answer. Zergo's getting so much damage, and nice dash away there. Wrong Answer goes down to Permalove. Permalove is diving on Career for Life. Career for Life getting taken really low. Tries to get down on Shaniqua, but Permalove gets the double kill. Career Bread is going to have to go away, and this is GG.
Wow, so now it's going to be 1-1. Dr. Norman able to stay in this best of 3 of the grand finals here. Of course, they have to win the next game, and they have to win the subsequent best of 3 after that one to win the whole tournament. And here, Nexus goes down. I think that was to Mange right there.
Yeah, Minion's too strong, man.
Yeah. So we're going to see that going down. So we'll be with you guys right in the next game, soon in the High School Star League of Legends Summer Tournament. We'll go ahead and play some music. We'll be right back in the 3rd game of this best of 3 series. And so far, I mean, Saul play coming off first from Northview High School in this game. Dr. Norman really just coming back and showing off what they can do after that first game.
Yeah, really well played by both teams. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes, guys.